Let's talk about it. How can an astrologer assist people in understanding their role, if any, in collective action?
Well, yeah. So, first off, nobody is a clone of anybody else. No one is exactly the same. Nobody has the exact same interests. No one has the exact same childhood or ways that they were brought up. And because we are all different and have different experiences, we all like different things. We all want to do different things. Our skills that we have are going to vary depending on the person. And that's part of collective action. Not everyone is going to be the people on the street with their fists in the air. However, there are people who are, and I'm not negating their importance. We do need people who are on the streets and being out there in showing themselves in numbers. However, we also need people who are security. We also need people who are planners. We also need people who are kind of behind the scenes working with other networks of people trying to network and share events, share information, really getting the message out there. And we also need people who are in finance, who are able to help fundraise and fund all of these events in order to show, hey, there's this collective action event. There are these people who are wanting to resist whatever it is that we are resisting, and we want to show up in numbers. And believe it or not, because we live in a capitalist society, we need money to do that. So we need people who are fundraisers. And all of that together, we need people who fit each one of those things. So this class is meant to help empower the students to say, hey, this may be where you are most aligned with in collective action activity. Maybe you're not someone who likes to do finance or be behind the scenes. Maybe you are someone who likes to be seen, make a point, and you are very
And
good
have
at
the
it because
bullhorn.
your chart clearly shows that you have authority and you claim it. And so therefore you might be someone who will benefit more by being out there. But let's just say Bob over here is like, I'm not really someone who likes to be out there, and I'm really someone who likes to kind of just fit in and be along on the side. Maybe Bob, though, has a lot of experience in accounting, so therefore he might be really good with fundraising and kind of going through all the legal mechanisms that may be needed for a protesting event, because you know there's going to be lawsuits and all the ones that put pressure.
There already
We
are.
are going to need people who are doing that.
Yeah.
But that is also collective action. And so a lot of people look over that, but this class is it's supposed to really be a way to show people using their astrology what role they may be more aligned with.